All right, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix, and in today's video, we're going to go analog and take a look at the Mackie 8-channel mixer, and in addition to that, the Sony ICD-PX240, the 240 recording device, and that's coming up next. Okay, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix. And if you follow this channel, you know I release music under the name Hiberius. And up to this point, it's been all digital, all computer-based, PC-based. I use mainly GarageBand and Music Maker to release my tracks, which is basically what most people do. I wouldn't say totally, but the majority are on PC-based programs making music these days. But I wanted to go old school. Some of the other topics on this channel are old school CB radio, shortwave radio, that sort of thing. So wanted to go a little bit old school. Came across a mixer, the Mackie 8-channel mixer, the 8 mix. Very inexpensive mixer. Great way to get back into the analog mixing. Picked up some old turntables that was sitting around from a buddy. Was donated to the station, so wanted to get into a little bit of mixing, maybe mix some vinyl, that sort of thing. That's how this whole thing got started. While researching the Mackie 8 mix, the 8-channel mixer, came across a strange new for me anyway, a new way to make music, and it's called the no input mixing. And what it basically is, and there's plenty of videos out there on it, and you're going to see images coming up. You do a feedback loop. You basically go out to in, right back into the mixer, and you can make sounds and manipulate it and get into the world of no input mixing. Came across this by accident while doing research for this particular mixer. So with that, a new genre is born here on the channel. You're going to start to see some videos coming out. No input mixing. Great way to experiment with sound. There's lots of videos out there explaining this topic. I am no expert, but basically you pick up some quarter-inch stereo plugs, TRS plugs, and you feed the output into the input, creating a feedback loop, which then you can manipulate with some of the EQ. You can pan it, you can bring up the volume. There are some stipulations to be considered. You have to be very careful with the sound volume. When you're at any show and you hear some feedback, usually it's quite loud. It's a hot mic. It can damage equipment. If you're listening on headphones, it can damage your ears. That's the one big side effect to this, so you have to be careful. Some people hook in a second unit and then plug in maybe headphones into that unit. It's called a limiter. So be careful with that, and that's why some people recommend getting an inexpensive mixer, which this is. I'll put some graphics up on the screen. You'll see it goes for $99, brand spanking new, or you could pick them up used at probably half price. And lots of other mixers at electronic sales and flea markets and that sort of thing. And then I hooked it up. I wanted to record it, so I got a Sony ICD-PX240, also inexpensive. It is a digital, so I know I keep saying analog, but it is a digital recorder. Great way to capture the sound experiments, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm going to be putting out some video on that, a new aspect here to the channel, all by happenstance, all by coincidence and accidents and that sort of thing, trying to research vinyl. But I'm still going ahead with that. I'm also still going into analog music making. You're going to see videos on that as well with synthesizers. So lots to come on the channel, but this is the first video for me anyway on no input mixing. Comment below and tell me. I'll put some images on the screen, including what it looks like, what the wave looks like against a conventional one. You'll see the big difference. It's a hot mic, and I can't stress that enough. Comment below and like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on 640 AM The Mix. Don't forget, check the description for the final word on today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone.